What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan2000 here with yet a very exciting unboxing video here for the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. I hope you've all here who have been watching my videos have been enjoying my recent slew of unboxings here on my channel. This unboxing video specifically has got a lot of context and a bit of a backstory, so I'll set it up for you. Back in the early 2000s, excuse me. Back in the early 2000s, it was discovered by the Jamily that apparently an early fanzine was produced by Sony back in 1993. Not many of these fanzines were produced, but apparently this fanzine had made its way onto auction websites like eBay, and it came into it came to my attention about this fanzine. But the fanzine had been something that I'd shared on the JamiroQuai Fan subreddit for a few years now. It was only most recently that I got a high definition or a high quality copy scans of that said fanzine. But very, very interesting story. I did talk about the fanzine here on my channel about 3 years ago, after this first initial discovery, and to my surprise, in the YouTube comments section, I did meet somebody who actually worked on the fanzine. It was a gentleman by the name of Jack Nimble, and this was from a video I did way back 3 years ago here on my channel. But I'll basically read what he said in his YouTube comments, and it gives us a little bit of background about the production of these rare fanzine from 1993 that was produced in very, very small quantities. I designed this fanzine when I worked at Sony Music Entertainment in NYC. I worked on staff as a mechanical artist, and I was always looking for something to design. This Jamiroquai job was something, I guess, not an actual designer wanted to do, or else the budget didn't warrant its designer's time. Whatever the reason, it was given to me to design. We were, the entire graphic design industry actually was in a transition from making music packaging by hand, using paper, ink, typography, outsourced from companies that specifically produce type, photos that are made to fit with huge machines, and rubber cement or wax to hold it together, but doing it all on a Mac. These paper constructions were called mechanicals, thus my job was titled Mechanical Artist. Sony sent those of us in the art department to computer classes to learn what is now the standard way of producing graphic design. Once we transitioned to working on the Mac, our job titles were changed to graphic artists or GA. I can't remember if this fanzine was on old school paper or glue, or if we did it on the Mac. I sort of have a vague memory that it was done on the Mac, but I can't be 100% sure. I remember being very proud of the cover design with Jay's little silhouetted head centered in the middle. I didn't have a lot of time to linger on the fanzine, so I didn't finish it feeling it was that I had produced a masterpiece design-wise. It was passable and functional, but even today, I still like the logo a lot about it. As I said, Jack Nimble left this amazing YouTube comment, and sadly, he said there were no copies that in his possession that were left over from this this early promo time of Jamiroquai in that time period. But very amazing comment from Jack Nimble with that great in-depth detail. But fast forward to now, I was on eBay doing some shopping, and little did I realize I came across a seller with 2 copies of the fanzine. Now, it was not articulated in the sales list if this was pristine or not pristine, but I can't resist this chance. I ended up buying the fanzine for about $30, which I think was very, very reasonable for something that's so old. And I did just so happen to receive it from eBay. I'm very excited about this because this fanzine has been one of the coolest items I've come across, at least in my Jamiroquai collecting, that I've always wanted to own. Now, the quality of this turned out to be pristine, which is very, very cool. And I'm going to show it to you. And as I said I used to share, and as I prefaced at the beginning of this video, I did share this fanzine originally on the JamiroQuai Fan subreddit in 2 versions, an early scanned version and in a high definition version. So if you want to check out the scans of this amazing fanzine, did get a chance to check it out back in the early days of the subreddit or here on my channel, I'll be sure to put a link to the high definition quality copy of this fanzine that's currently on my IMGUR. You can check it out and read it all in your own time. I do plan on doing a typed transcription of all the articles that are in this fanzine for the benefit of the JamiroQuai Fan subreddit, so keep your eyes off for that transcription very, very soon. But let's just dip in. Like I said, this fanzine is small. Look how small that is. But like I said, the quality of this, I did pre-open it to make sure everything was fine, but this is pristine. This is a pristine copy. And he wasn't kidding about this being on paper, but here we go. Oh, Look at that. The smell is very, like I said, very old school paper. There you go. This is the 1993 Jamiroquai Fanzine that was produced in very small quantities by Sony Music. And as you can see, just pristine quality. No cuts, no scrapes, no nothing. And I'll go page by page. With this fanzine, like I said, Jack Nimble worked on this and just give you a few good looks. I mean, it's just beautiful quality. I mean, no scratches, no abrasions, no nothing. But these have got very rare pictures of the band. And I'll get a close-up of that one with them all together. But it has a lot of the early band photography. And I read the articles. The articles are greatly written. But and it's got some really rare pictures of JK back in the day. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. But like I said, I do have a high-resolution copy of this, but I'm going to show you this by page. There's another one. Boy wonder. Close-up of that picture. Close-up of that picture right there. Just really, really cool. This is probably the coolest thing in my collection. And, of course, the ensemble photography of the band. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? I do wish this would come out in color. But, you know, I realized the time period was not very forthwith at the time of print technology. Bad Hatter. Some more JK in his early track jacket, or one of his, I think it's Moroccan jacket shirts. I don't know. I can't remember. There's another one. I'll show you the Spooky J. There you go. Look at that. Just a really... This fanzine is one of the coolest things in my collection. And lastly, some of the more amazing photography. You know, just... And then in the back's just got basically just reviews of Jamiroquai. Alan Shahid of Tribe Called Quest, MCA of Beastie Boys. But yeah, this is one of the coolest things in my collection that I've ever come across. Like I said, this was produced in very small quantities, but I had to buy it because this is an important piece of early Jamiroquai history. But I did see, if you do check eBay, you can hopefully find yourself a copy of this. I found a seller that had 2 copies of this, and this is very, 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 very hard to find. But yes, this is the very rare 1993 Sony-produced Jamiroquai Fanzine, and like I said, I punctuated it halfway through the video. You can find a full high-resolution scan of this rare fanzine that I've shared on the JamiroQuai fan subreddit for several years now on my IMGUR, and I will be putting a link to that in the description of this video down below, so be sure to check that out. But yes, yet again, this is the 1993 Sony-produced Jamiroquai Fanzine. And if you're lucky to if you're lucky to get one of these on your hand, to get one of these for your collection, you'd be very, very lucky because these are very, very hard to find, especially in pristine quality, pristine quality right now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video of the Jamiroquai 1992 fanzine. I do, like I said, my Jamiro meeting, just as an update, the Jamiro meeting series is going to be taking a little 2-week break for my own peace of mind and for my own rest, just to rest for a little bit during this fall of 2020. But do expect the usual Jamiroquai Minute episodes and Jamiro Fan Talks About episodes when I feel it appropriate to record them. But I do hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ding the bell on your YouTube to stay up to date on all the latest videos on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. As for the state of the Jamiroquai's 9th album, if once I know it, you will know it. And I've seen a lot of people asking me on my social media and in DM when the new Jamiroquai album is going to be coming out, if it's being worked on. I only know as much as the band is willing to say on social media, so that's all I'm going to say about that. So if any updates of anything concerning Jamiroquai's 9th album comes up across my radar, you will certainly hear it on the JamiroQuai fan subreddit, and of course here, appropriately at the appropriate time, here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. But as always, this is JamiroFan2000. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again really soon with many, many more Jamiroquai-related videos here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody, and stay safe.